3, 2, 1, go!
Hey there everybody, welcome back to the Landon Does Stuff channel. And hey, I hope you're ready because it's time we go ahead and continue our retrospective on Funkin Corruption Reimagined. Created by Dynastel and his team, of course. As well, in case you're wondering, this is now the 5th part in this multi-part retrospective. So if you haven't already watched the previous 4 parts, don't worry about it. I'll go ahead and recap the story for you in case you aren't caught up yet. But if you want to hear my more in-depth thoughts on each week, go ahead and click the iCard in the top right corner of your screen right about now. And it'll take you to a playlist with every episode in the series so far. Though, hey, we have a recap to speed through, so why don't we just go ahead and...
3, 2, 1, go!
Starting with boyfriend and girlfriend being infected by Lemon Demon in the mall, with them roaming the streets finding Pico, and fighting for a bit, with girlfriend and boyfriend both escaping the corruption, thanks to, Pico sacrificing himself being the absolute gamer Chad that he is, though he was unfortunately overpowered by the corruption. Though, unfortunately, during the 3rd battle, the now corrupted Pico is way too strong for boyfriend, as he loses the 3rd battle, with him being attacked by Pico, like full on, like mauled, like damn. Pico is like a raccoon or something with like rabies and just like ah, ah, ah. Yeah, anyways, girlfriend ends up falling off her speaker after, boyfriend's getting mauled over here. She wakes up to see boyfriend, getting harassed by a corrupted sharpshooter, with her trying to sound confident, telling Pico, hey, buzz off, mate. Leave him alone or I'll shank you, innit? And, she's all calm and stuff until she realizes, Pico's got a gun that he's known to carry. As she ends up running off, causing Pico to throw boyfriend to the curb and hurt his knee real bad. Pico, realizing that boyfriend isn't going to be much of a problem anymore, decides to chase girlfriend, luckily saving boyfriend from being overpowered by the corruption once again, immediately. Though boyfriend tried to chase after the two, though with one last look back and grin from Pico, the two were too fast for boyfriend to catch up with his knee in so much pain. After, the Pico slam attack. That's a trademark, it's a Pico exclusive mood? It's move. Jesus, I can't talk. Sorry folks. But yeah, boyfriend ends up making his way to an alleyway, crying non-stop until sunrise. With him realizing he needs to find some food, he does. Man's got the munchies, but he found the food, don't worry, he was hungry. And, boyfriend surviving in the apocalypse. He brings it back to his favorite alleyway, of course, after, the crying alleyway, we'll call it. Boyfriend, he wasn't the only one having crazy adventures, though. Can you tell I'm trying to speed through this recap? Because I really am. Though, yeah, as girlfriend and Pico were playing a fun game of tag, Pico was trying to use live ammunition to tag girlfriend. I'd call that cheating, but at the same time, I don't know how the corruption plays into this. So, I don't know, this could be like a hacked version of tag, I guess. I mean, my copy doesn't allow guns or the corruption, so yeah, I guess that this is like some hacked version. They're using like modded clients or something. Though yeah, the two kept running for miles, eventually making their way to the limits of Philly. Girlfriend trips and fumbles around as Pico catches up, though she quickly punches Pico in the face, briefly freeing him from the corruption, with him falling to his knees with his hands on his head, screaming out in pain. With Pico and girlfriend exchanging looks, girlfriend realizing, oh shit, wait, Pico was the one chasing me. Though, girlfriend gets a special word from Pico as he's about to fully recorrupt, that being, run. As girlfriend took Pico's one word to heart, she sprints back to where she last saw boyfriend, and where she just came from, Philly, as Pico was reinfected with her escaping for the time being. With her, making it back home, how nice. This time though, she finds nobody, until she heard the sounds of tires screeching, with her ducking under cover to see a truck flip, fumble, and tumble down the street, with 2 people trying to escape the now destroyed truck. One had an awful gash on their head, and the other limping over to try and help. But she dies in his hands. With him tearing up towards the corrupted, and, yelling at them, "You son of a bitch!" he says through his tears, as our favorite arsonist Darnell tries to take on a corrupted Pico. Yes, folks, you can wonder who died. Nay, she's fucking dead! Yeah, Pico killed her. Though, yeah, Pico ends up shooting at Darnell, doing the normal arsonist shtick. He makes some improvised Molotov cocktails. He's able to begin to free Pico. Though unfortunately, Pico decides to talk him to death. That is not a joke, that is what they say, in quotations. Thank you for that, Doc. Funny man, I hate you so much. Why is this 3 fucking pages? So the duo begin to sing. As, Darnell is not really the best singer, he begins to fall into the corruption, and the bits of Pico that he was able to uninfect get covered once again. And Pico finally runs off to go deal with Mirist after infecting Darnell. Though she is overpowered by the corruption, she was actually able to free Pico from the control of the corruption. And with that, Pico escapes and Mirist goes off to deal with more pressing issues. As well, around this time, Skid corrupted Pump. I figured I'd mention it because it does come into play later on, but, doesn't really matter that much for the time being. Though, yeah, Mirrorst eventually finds Daddy Dearest at the stage and corrupts him really easily. It's kinda crazy how fast Mr. Dearest falls, though it is understandable. I can only imagine how painful it would be to lose both your wife and daughter, around the same time during, a plague, breakout. It's gonna be kinda hard. It's gonna be actually really hard now that I think about it. Though, anyways, time to play a bit of a catch-up with Pico, as he wasn't left alone and just able to escape, as Mirrorst's henchmen all gave chase, with them eventually cornering Pico in an alley, with them being able to kill one of the henchmen, though eventually getting disarmed and fucked up a bit. It looks like Pico was about to have to introduce a bullet to his brain as a henchman taunted him with his own gun, and the three of them laughing up a storm. Pico knew it was either going to be his death or becoming one of those things again. Though it's looking like Pico lucked out, as he heard a metal thud from behind the three and one of them sprayed with a paint can. It was the one and only boyfriend. As he stood with a lead pipe and weakened knee, he was able to take out the three henchmen, fucking killing them. Not even uncorrupting them, just full on murdering them. In fact, it's kind of crazy that he just kind of beats them to death with a metal pipe. That's kind of funny. He just says, fuck this uncorrupting bullshit. Pico saved boyfriend, but then boyfriend just says, fuck this shit, take a metal pipe. That is really funny to me. I don't know why. I just think that's fucking goofy. Though, Pico and boyfriend finally get to kind of relax and recoup themselves and chill for a sec, as the two begin to just kind of talk and realize they have to get the hell out of Philly. With boyfriend knowing, hey, it isn't safe just staying here now. Though, they decide to take a night's rest, setting up a fire, with the duo switching off who's sleeping. Though eventually, they kind of run out of things for the fire. I can imagine that an alleyway in Philly, it'll last for a little while maybe. You burn a couple of Dearest posters here and there, but eventually you'll run out of items to burn. Pico decides to, hey, go out, get some more wood, telling boyfriend to just rest here as he needs to let his knee heal. After Pico's slam attack, I can only imagine how strong that is. That shit's got 120 base power, 100% accuracy, always lands a critical hit. That shit is crazy. Though, after waiting a bit, boyfriend heard a noise he assumed to be Pico. Plot twist, wasn't Pico, as he realized his mistake and tried to scramble for a place to hide, dropping his crutch as a limo pulled up. Oh boy, I wonder who this is. I wonder who could be in the fucking limo. Oh, I know, a familiar female voice? Oh, well, what have we here? It was his second least favorite demon. It was Mommy Mirrorst. Wow, this is just awesome. The corruption just knows how to fuck with boyfriend. It's crazy. But yeah, she slams the doors shut and she began to speak to boyfriend, with another door on their limo opening, and his least favorite demon appeared, Daddy Dearest. And they decide to try and make this quick, with them challenging boyfriend and beginning to make, quick work of him. He begins to corrupt. I can imagine two demons versus boyfriend. Not gonna go very well for him. When all hope seemed lost, of course, as I said, two demons versus one normal guy. I can imagine that's pretty painful. Boyfriend, he was losing his edge. He was beginning to fall to the corruption. Though, not all hope is lost, as a few bullets flew into Mirrorst, with Pico entering the scene. As she uninfected a small bit, but she really quickly, reinfects. This is our stopping point, and the end of our recap, folks. Wow, holy shit, that took a long time. That was a lot longer than I anticipated. I guess there's just a lot to talk about. Feels like I just had to catch up an entire alternate reality of people that don't know what the hell is going on and what's going on with the Reimagined storyline. Huh. Whatever. Let's just start talking about the next week in Corruption Reimagined. Duality.
3, 2, 1, go!
Now then, with that 8-minute long recap out of the way, we're gonna finally dive into our first episode, with the full week released on December 8th, 2022, featuring the song Duality by Funnyman, which is my favorite song in all of Reimagined. Yeah folks, this 2v2 with Boyfriend and Pico vs Mirrorst and Dearest is by far my favorite song in all of Reimagined. I honestly don't even know how to word how I feel about Duality. It is just amazing to me. It's perfect, awesome. You could even call it swag-tacular. With this defiant and determined sound, it just shows how together, Boyfriend and Pico aren't just gonna give up and fall to the corruption, with the two facing off against the people Boyfriend hates most, Mirrorst and Dearest, with our duo going bar for bar with the demons, with them fighting back just as hard, as our blue-haired and sharpshooting heroes are being pushed back by Mirrorst and Dearest whenever they sing, causing a bit of a problem. Boyfriend and Pico are never really given the chance to gain an advantage against the demons, and with the two already being infected, things aren't looking the best. Especially for Boyfriend, as those fights without Pico being here really messed up our boy. As compared to Boyfriend, Pico's doing fine, he's barely infected, looking as he did during Emancipation. Probably just got fucked up by the henchman. The henchman probably infected him a little bit, but that's about it. He's just got this less worried and confused look when compared to Emancipation. But Boyfriend, oh, he's looking a lot worse, already having a corrupted eye and pretty much everything except his right shoulder and side of his face being infected. Looking a lot like how it did during Gun Down. But hey, don't worry, they may not be able to beat the demons just with rapping, but they can definitely do it with Pico's solution. As he cocks his gun, and he begins to fire at the demons, with Boyfriend and Dearest beatboxing, and Pico popping a couple shots here and there, with Pico and Mirest eventually duetting, with her pushing the duo all the way to the back, though it doesn't end up mattering, as they may not be winning while rapping, but they are going to be winning this fight overall as Mirest begins to uncorrupt, at the end of our first episode, as the instrumental carries out.
Three, two, one, go.
We dive right into our next episode, with the full week once again released on December 8th, 2022. This time featuring the song Fallback by Cremedy. And with that, it looks like thanks to Pico's gunshots, Boyfriend and Pico were able to win the first fight, with the duo uncorrupting quite a bit, and Boyfriend seeming to get a more confident look, though still sweating, of course. I mean, I can imagine fighting the two people you hate most who are now corrupted trying to kill you is a bit nerve-wracking. But it looks like Dearest as well has joined in on the uncorrupting, with small bits of his ear, chin, and chest beginning to break free. What do we know? Looks like Mirest is a trendsetter and Dearest is the follower. What a bitch, am I right, guys? What a bitch. Laugh at Dearest, point and laugh. But yeah, both of the demons end up losing glares in their eyes, and it looks like a happy ending is possible now, with the duo's plan set up, still singing to fight back against the demons, but mainly focusing on Pico hitting his shots. Uncorrupting the demons, it looks like things could end up good, as Pico and Boyfriend begin to sing together, motivated and actually winning, until Mirest and Dearest begin to sing, and everything takes a turn for the worse. As Boyfriend and Pico begin to corrupt again, and Mirest and Dearest are looking a lot more like their corrupted selves. Yeah, Fallback switches to a more cautious sound with Pico and Mirest singing together, though it looks like the demon duo is just stronger than our two heroes. Like, they're pushed back all the way to the brink for the entire time. It seems like this fight has already been decided. And as the song comes to a close, Pico starts firing at the demons non-stop, with it doing nothing as the instrumental carries us out. It looks like this fight is almost over, and the winner is obvious. Though things don't have to end as horribly as they could. Boyfriend and Pico start talking to each other. This isn't good. We're both gonna go out if things go on like this. It doesn't have to be like that. I'll hold them back. You run. You're damn crazy if you think. I said go!
Three, two, one, go.
It looks like this is going to be the end of Boyfriend once again. With our final episode, with the full week once again released on December 8th, 2022. This time featuring the song Equalizer by Funny Man, with Boyfriend and Dearest leading with beatboxing, and Equalizer having this hopeless, desperate yet defiant sound, as Boyfriend tries to stall for as long as he can, so Pico can end up escaping Philly. He knows that he's already lost this fight, but he's not just gonna give up, as Pico's gonna need all the time he can get. With Boyfriend really trying his best to hold his own, but of course he's never winning a 2v1. Even fully uncorrupted, this fight is going to spell his end. As shown, look at what happened in the 2v1 for the little bit Pico wasn't there. Equalizer is able to showcase the power of Nearest and Dearest perfectly. You can really hear the pain in Boyfriend's voice as well, as he tries to challenge the demon duo, with him almost fully corrupted at this point. With this look of fear and pain, with his corrupted eye now forming a pupil, he's losing control of his own body, and the demon duo sounding so powerful and menacing during the entire song. They have no reason to do so much to Boyfriend other than just doing it for the fun of it. Though, this is around the time where you listen to the song for a bit, because it really is amazing. Funny Man, you fucking cooked. Like, Jesus Christ. Though, as this hopeless song comes to an end, Boyfriend corrupts even more. Realizing he only has so long before he fully corrupts, with this look of sadness and pain in his eye, he sings one last time. As he was overpowered by the corruption, ending the Duality week, with Pico escaping, and Boyfriend being overpowered by the corruption once again. Well, shit. That was unfortunate as hell. I guess we're just gonna have to talk about what happened there and my thoughts on it when we're talking about the tier list, baby! Yeah! Woohoo! Yeah! Hooray for SpongeBob!
3, 2, 1, go.
So, where does the Duality week rank on the tier list?
Three,
Wait! Stop!
2, 1,
Oh.
go.
Oh, hey, the chair glitched in too. Oh, wait. How neat. Who the hell are you? Okay, no time to explain. I'm pretty sure this thing will only work for 5 minutes, but don't stop talking about Reimagined. What? Why? Just listen to me. Keep going no matter what. No, man. I want an explanation. Just tell me what's up and why do you look like me? Okay, fine. If you really want an explanation, the name's Landon. Well, 6/7 of Landon, at least. And, I do stuff. You know the drill. What? Look, I know it's really crazy to hear, but we are talking about Reimagined, and not this Reimagined. It was the original timeline. Original timeline? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Okay, so, quick question. This is really important for the test later. Do you believe in God? No. Why would I? Why does that matter? Well, you better start praying because some godly power has been pausing and rewinding time, trying to change reality to get a happy ending, with it destabilizing time so badly that you, and this timeline we're covering, now exist. Wait, so am I not supposed to exist? No, you are supposed to exist, just not by yourself. And the same goes for me. What do you mean? Well, hey, have you ever left your room by chance? Yeah, of course. I go with the boys all the time. You haven't gone out once, have you? Nope, not once. Well, it's not your fault. I mean, it kinda is. I could have gone outside whenever. No, you can't watch. Just watch. Let me get up here. Sorry to get in your way. Curtain open. Whoa! What the fuck? Yeah, so, that's why. Your world isn't exactly finished, and it happened to our worlds too. But once we finished talking about our stuff, we were able to escape and begin to reform. Who we were. Most of us only had maybe 1 to 3 changes max. You, however, had a completely different timeline somehow, which is why you're taking the longest. It, of course, makes sense. But look, it's really painful not having, like, a lower chest. Like, I thought it would just feel like nothing is there, but no, it's like aching pain. It sucks. This is, like, whoever did this to us, you go fuck yourself, by the way. I know you can hear me because you're watching us right now because he's doing stuff. And he's the last one to do stuff, so you have nowhere else to be because you're a loser. So go fuck off, please. I beg. But yeah, anyways, don't stop. Just keep going. No matter what. Yeah, just, wait. Oh, fuck, shit, wait, I'm out of time. Okay, look, if you finish this, you're the last piece of us. We need you to be whole. You need us to be whole. Just finish talking about stuff. Don't fuck it up, please, I beg. I just, God. Wait, but how will we know if things are right? And what if this guy stops time right before I'm done? Then wouldn't we be perpetually stuck as, like, I'm a 7th and then you're 6/7 of me? If he stops time here, I can never finish my stuff. You know, that's a good point. There's only one way to find out, though. So, good luck, man, and be prepared. You got a lot of video making ahead of you. Well, that was confusing. I got a lot of questions now. But I won't get paid to answer them. So, looks like we aren't done yet, folks. So, why don't we go ahead and dive right into Reimagined's final episodes? As we only have 3 left to talk about. So, why don't we just get to work and make things right for all of reality, I guess? So, why don't we go ahead and just give a quick recap of what's happened up to this point. Alright, so after Boyfriend sacrifices himself, Skid and Pump end up entering and leaving Hating Simulator after killing Spirit before Senpai, leaving a major problem behind that the once again corrupted boyfriend is gonna have to try and deal with. With him trying to fix the kid's oopsie, he hears a gunshot from behind him, and, you know, I'll just let the rest of this play out.
Three, two, one, go.
With that, we begin our first episode, released on January 4th, 2023, featuring the song Wretched by Funnyman, with Pico now almost fully infected, fighting a TV with some static. Wow, is that really the best the corruption has, a fucking TV to kill him? But as it powers on, we see Senpai glitch out and begin to emerge from the TV. What? Anrio, the one girl from the ring? Yo, look at that! Is that a ref? With Hating Simulator so far gone, without Spirit, the corruption's now the only thing holding this mangled version of Senpai together. Looking similar to someone I swear that I've seen before, but I can't put my finger on it. With the left side of his face and his hands now covered with black coloring, and a white starry eye and a crooked smile. It's looking like he's gone insane. I mean, I can imagine being mangled pieces of code being held together by some invasive virus that will infect anyone and turn you into a twisted version of yourself will kind of make you a bit crazy. I mean, I can only assume. Though, Pico isn't just singing against Senpai here, as, you know, he figures a worked against Nearest and Dearest. Shooting non-stop might help a bit, but it's doing nothing, with Senpai glitching out. With Wretched sounding so good, by the way, it does a really good job at conveying that Senpai is just gone. With him glitching out and Pico having this desperate sound to him, just trying to kill Senpai and hopefully make it out of this alive. Maybe end up fighting Boyfriend, saving him. We know that's not gonna fucking happen, but it is pretty cool. And of course, you know, Pico doesn't really do the best here. He hits him with the go Pico, yeah, go Pico, go. As he grows tired and the screen darkens, he infects even more. Also, hey, fun fact here, Senpai isn't the one infecting Pico at all, apparently. Pico just isn't strong enough to uninfect himself, as his corrupted side gains a pupil. And Pico has this look of fear and desperation, shooting at Senpai with everything he's got left, not even singing, as Senpai has completely ditched the TV, entering the real world, with him still being glitched out, of course, and, you know, obviously not looking the best. I mean, he's looked better. Look at him, absolute Rizzless as Chad, and, you know, was be like, I'm gonna bite your balls off, and nail to my door! But not anymore. No, he's crazy now. I mean, I'm not surprised. he did say he was gonna like rip his boyfriend's nuts off and then feed them to girlfriend. That was really weird. Wow, holy shit, I didn't really think about that. That was weird. Ow! What was that? Oh, whatever. Okay, yeah. Though Pico realizes he can't escape Senpai at the end of the battle, and he decides to go out his own way, shooting himself, corrupting more each time, until Pico was overpowered by the corruption once again. Ending our first episode. Damn. Shit, looks like Senpai was just able to kind of escape the game. Of course, being held together by the corruption, pretty much corrupting him. It's kind of insane. I mean, I really like the concept. I'll dive into it more later. But yeah, no. Really cool episode. I like it a lot. I gotta be honest. Though, we can't stop now. We have 2 episodes left, and then the world goes back to normal, okay? So, we're gonna be speedrunning, at least until the finale. So, hope you're ready. Skid and Pump, they decide to just go back to the cemetery. They're just like, arguing as you do. Children, they're arguing about some color of some bug, I'm pretty sure. And girlfriend ends up rolling up once again. And I'll just let the cutscene play out.
Three, two, one, go!
Now then, why don't we go ahead and dive into our next episode, released on April 3rd, 2023, featuring the song Rigormortis by Funnyman, with girlfriend up against a corrupted Skid and Pump, with her going all out against the corrupted kids in the cemetery, where Pump first infected Skid. Remember, I told you it would come up later. It originally wasn't supposed to be mentioned in this part, but I guess here we are now, we're talking about it at the end because reality destabilized or something. That was pretty stupid. But yeah, it looks like girlfriend has to break Skid and Pump free here. I mean, it's only a pair of kids, how are they gonna take down a demon? Realistically speaking, they win this, the girlfriend wins this easy. Skid and Pump cop an L and we go back to normal. But granted, what are they gonna do together against like everybody else? Whatever. As the battle goes on, it's shown that girlfriend is definitely not folding here, as she begins to uncorrupt the kids, and as time goes on, they keep fighting back. With the kids both having this look of fear and pain in their eyes, with girlfriend more determined than ever to take down the corruption. And as the fight goes on, the spooky kids break free even more, beginning to tear up, and by the end of their battle, the spooky kids have been saved from the corruption. Ending our second episode.
Three, two, one, go!
Huh? Wait, what? Where am I? I was just talking about Rigormortis. What the hell? I was just about to talk about... Yo, wait, is that Among Us? Yo! They got Among Us on this shit!
Among Us.
Yeah, folks, why don't we go ahead and start the next totally canon episode in the Duality world? The next episode, April 2nd, 2023, featuring the song Moar Sus by Funnyman, with Mr. Red Among Us versus a corrupted boyfriend, with Red counting his gun, looking a bit stressed, with boyfriend looking as giddy as usual, with Green in the corner looking a bit tense, maybe a little bit stressed. Just give him a Snickers, he ain't gonna be him when he's hungry. But yeah, Green really does not look that good, man. I mean, I've already said it, but Jesus Christ, dude. Whew. But yeah, Green ends up popping in to sing every now and then, but that doesn't matter right now, as Red and boyfriend just keep going at it for a while, until an emergency meeting ends up being called, and it looks like Cyan is dealing with a bit of a purple problem, as boyfriend blocks Red and Green's way, so they can't really, make it to the meeting. They're forced to keep singing, as they've corrupted, small bit, teeny tiny bit. So, Red and boyfriend keep going at each other for a while, until, Red just grows tired of the corruption shit and fucking pops a cap in his head. Like, what the fuck? What did I just, that was really quick, but what the fuck? He just shot him! He shot him, that was it, he's dead! The song's good too, it's kind of funny how this song is just, it's Among Us. What the fuck is, Diane, what the fuck are you cooking? What the fuck is this shit? Funnyman, what the hell? What? Oh my god, This is why I should have become a doctor. Really, in retrospect, should have became a doctor. This was a really piss poor decision. God. Okay. All right then. Well, why don't we just go ahead and find some way back to normal?
Three, two, one, go!
Oh. Okay. Shit. Okay, yeah. We're back. Alright. Final episode time. Released once again on April 3rd, 2023. Featuring the song Dead End by Valor Genesect. With Girlfriend, Skid, and Pump all making their way to the stage. With Girlfriend expecting to find Dearest. She gets an unwelcome surprise from the corruption. With Boyfriend and Girlfriend on the stage, singing in darkness for a while. They just keep going at each other until... the two duet, with them fading out as the screen goes dark. But as we return, Girlfriend, Skid, and Pump's eyes are all showing through the darkness, with Girlfriend's eyes glowing using all of her powers. With the trio switching off for a little while, this amped up feeling, it's finally time. They end this, it's time they win, they're gonna get the dub. As Boyfriend joins in with the stage lighting up, it looks like we've reached our ending. Girlfriend, Skid, and Pump versus Corrupted Boyfriend. And the trio is amped up, ready to beat the corruption. With Girlfriend going all out and Skid and Pump motivated and determined. They are so fucking expressive. I love how they're drawn here. They look so good. And just like how Skid and Pump look so good, Dead End sounds so good. I love its amped up and motivated sound. The trio is just ready to beat the corruption's ass. I love it. It just here, give it a listen. It's fucking awesome. It's amazing, I promise. But unfortunately, we can't let the song play forever, as Boyfriend begins to uncorrupt, with this pained and tired look in his eye. As Girlfriend stops going all out, it looks like a happy ending could come. Boyfriend just needs to uncorrupt, and then, maybe Pico rolls up, they deal with him, and together they take down the demons. But as Boyfriend sings by himself, our true ending is coming to reality. With a very memorable melody playing, Pico enters the stage, re-corrupting Boyfriend and firing non-stop at Girlfriend and the kids. With Skid and Pump corrupting almost entirely, and Girlfriend corrupting a bit, it looks like we have an unfortunate end for the world. As the trio keep trying to fight back, they're just too weak to beat the duo. Pico and Boyfriend are just way too strong. The Duality duo, we'll call them. With Girlfriend trying to dodge Pico's bullets, Skin and Pump corrupt even more, and it looks like this is going to be the end of our trio. As they sing for a little bit longer, with Dead End losing its determined and amped up sound to a more desperate and sad feeling, as the true ending of our apparently 7th timeline is revealed, with the world being overpowered by the corruption. With one last gunshot. Huh, weird. Another pause. Wow, weird. Is it because he talked to me I can pick these up now? Huh. Man, I guess the more you know. Though, shit. It looks like we've got one last thing to do, folks, with the world being overpowered by the corruption. You know what we gotta do. This time, hopefully we don't get interrupted by another version of myself, and we actually get to talk about the tier list, baby! Woo! I get to escape the nothingness! Yeah!
3, 2, 1, go!
Well, here we are. At the end of Funkin' Corruption Reimagined, with 2 weeks to rank. So, I gotta ask, where does Duality and our final week rank on the tier list? Well, I think we should speed this up. This video is already long enough as is, so why don't we start with the Duality week? So where does it rank? Well, I love this week. It's great, with all the songs, art, and storytelling working really well, showing the uphill battle that someone would have to fight facing Mirror's and Dearest, with Boyfriend eventually sacrificing himself so at least Pico can escape. It really just shows how strong the demon duo really is. So I think the top of A tier is nice. Not the best week ever, but it still is really good in its own right, and I don't want to be super biased because, like, all 3 of those songs are, like, my favorite songs in Reimagined, or, like, at least, like, top 10, top 15. Love you, Fallback, love you, Equalizer, but I love you most of all, Duality. You are awesome. God. Krem and Funny Man cooked hard, I'm just saying, it's pretty simple. Though, yeah, anyways, final week. Finale, Wretched, Rigormortis, and Dead End Time. They're all great songs, they all have great art as well. Also, the concept of Senpai being held together by the corruption after Spirit gets deleted is a really cool idea. So, I think bottom of S tier is fair. I don't want to dive into my reasoning too much, I just think it's better than Duality Week without my biases. So yeah, we've been here for a while. I don't really want to go ahead and spend too much time. But, right, shit, I almost forgot to rank it. Among Us episode goes in the sus tier. It's the best episode we've ever seen in Reimagined, and, yeah. Sorry to say, folks, but, nothing's beating this. We have peaked. And yeah, that's everything. Does that mean the world goes back to normal? Welcome back. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Landon Does Stuff. Ow, fuck me. Oh, headache. Ow. Ooh, whiplash. Oh, that hits. Oh my god. This 1/7 of you comes back. Oh my god. Ow. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Headache. Oh, ooh, ah. Ouch. Yeah, ooh, ah. Ah, Jesus, that fucking hurt. Okay. Oh. Wait. Light. Wait, hold on. Yo, wait. Oh my god. The sun, ow. Why did I look directly at it? Oh my god. Ouchies. But wait. Everything. I'm back to normal. I did it. Yo, let's fucking go. Yeah. Woo. Doing stuff saves reality. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought that was what it took? Wow.